Hi guys. So today we are going to start lesson 4, which is called cash or change. So we are going to identify and compare different purchasing methods. In particular, we'll talk about 4 different ones. So I will go ahead and show you my screen and start the lesson. All right. All right. Sorry, my computer's just a little bit slow today, so I'm not sure what's going on here. All right, so you should see a page that looks like this in your pocket. It's page 47, okay? So today our goal is to identify and compare different purchasing methods. In particular, we are going to talk about 4 different methods. So if you look at A, it says identify. Tehran uses 4 different ways to make purchases. What are they? Okay, so here are your 4 ways. This is Tehran. Okay, so we have cash, right? Which we know that is your bills and your coins. Billetes y monedas. Okay, we have checks, or a check, un cheque personal. Looks like right here we have a credit card. And over here we have a debit card. All right, so let's talk a little bit about these different types, right? Okay, so we know cash is coins and bills, right? Okay. Checks. How about a check? What is a check? Okay, so essentially this is kind of like it's a written request, okay, to take money out of your account. Right? So when you write a personal check, I should write check, personal. When you write a personal check, it's money that is coming out of your checking account, and you are using it to make a purchase, right? All right. So our next one, let's look at a credit card. Okay, these 2 are very different, a credit card and a debit card. What are the 2 big differences between these 2? Okay, so the difference between a credit card is money that you borrow. Okay, it's not money that you already have in an account. It is money that you are borrowing from usually some other bank or some other business, right? Now, a debit card is money that comes out directly from your account. Okay, so it's money that comes right out of your checking account. So for example, if you go to the store and you make a purchase with your debit card, that money will come out of your account almost right away. Okay. So let's look at B, where it says write the correct word next to its description. You will use some of the items twice. Okay, so we have 6. We talked a little bit about what the 4 different types are, or the 4 different types of payments. Okay, so now we're gonna put them where they belong. Okay, so for example, number 1, This is a written request to your bank asking them to pay money out of your account. What is that? Is that a personal check, cash, credit card, or debit card? Okay, that is a personal check. Okay, it's something that you write where you're asking your bank for permission to take money out of your account. Okay, step number 2, it says this allows you to borrow money to make purchases. Okay, the key word there is borrow. You are borrowing money. Credit card. Number 3, coins and bills. Okay, we know is cash. Okay, number 4. This allows a store to take money directly from your account to pay for purchases. Okay, that is a debit card. Number 5, this allows you to buy now and pay later. Okay, again, this is a credit card. Buy now, pay later. Number 6, you can get cash out of the ATM with this. Okay, with a debit card. Okay, so I'm going to leave this. Actually, I can't. I was going to say I'm going to leave these notes. Actually, I might be able to. I wanted to leave these notes up for you. Maybe if I do this. Yay, it worked. Okay, so now let's look at C. It says, talk about the advantages and disadvantages of each purchasing method. Use the conversation below as a model, then complete the table. Okay, so we are actually not going to okay, since you don't have a partner, this is going to be kind of difficult. So what I actually want you, this is something that I kind of want you to do on your own. That way I understand that you understand the difference between the 4 different purchasing methods, okay? So, for example, for cash, okay, one of the advantages, so one of the good things is that it's quick and easy. Okay, one of the disadvantages is that you can't replace it. Okay, so if you lose $100, unless you find them, you're pretty much out of luck. You've already lost the money, right? Okay, so I want you to give me advantages and disadvantages for debit card, for personal check, and for credit card. All right, so once you do that, and I'll check those on Monday when you bring those into me, and we can talk about those a little bit because I really want to know that you understand the difference between all four different methods. Okay, so let's look at E. It says listen to Turan. Oh, actually, for D, you know where it says talk to a partner about the purchasing. No, we'll do that at the end. Okay, so let's look at E. It says listen to Turan and his wife, Leilani, talk about purchasing methods. Make a list of things they have to do and the things that they must do. Okay, I know they seem very similar. So for right now, do not worry about it. I just want you to listen and to identify the have to and the must. All right, here we go.
Tehran, you must go to the ATM tomorrow because we're out of cash.
What do you need cash for?
I have to get groceries, and I need to pick up the dry cleaning.
We really have to get a credit card. That way, we don't have to keep pulling cash out of the ATM.
Yes, but if we get a credit card, we must pay it off every month. I don't want monthly debt hanging over our heads.
I agree. I have to go into the bank tomorrow anyway to cash my check, so I'll get a credit card application for us to fill out.
All right, so you have, let's listen to it again because it is a really short video.
Tehran, you must go to the ATM tomorrow because we're out of cash.
What do you need cash for?
I have to get groceries, and I need to pick up the dry cleaning.
We really have to get a credit card. That way, we don't have to keep pulling cash out of the ATM.
Yes, but if we get a credit card, we must pay it off every month. I don't want monthly debt hanging over our heads.
I agree. I have to go into the bank tomorrow anyway to cash my check, so I'll get a credit card application for us to fill out.
All right, so there were 3 things for each one. Okay, Tehran, okay, on the list of have-tos, they had get groceries, get a credit card, and then the last one was go into the bank tomorrow. Okay, under your list for haves, you have go to the ATM tomorrow. Pay off the credit card every month. Okay, so now I shouldn't have done that. There we go. All right, let's look at, oops, looks like I forgot to clear. That's good, it's no big deal. Okay, F. Now it says, we use must and we use have to when something is necessary. Okay, the difference. Must is a little stronger. Must is a little stronger than have to. Okay, so what I would say is that when you use the word must, is you're putting more importance on that particular thing. Like you must do it. let's look at the chart. So must versus have. Okay, you have your subject, which you already know is I, he, she, it, you, we, or they. Your model, you have to or must. For example, I have to save money for a vacation. I must pay off my credit card every month. Okay, so here's where I'm actually going to let you practice it a little bit. We will do the first 3 and then I will let you do 4, 5, and 6 on your own. Okay, so for example, so essentially you just kind of have to look at the sentence and determine if it's a little bit more important than having to use the word have to. Okay, so for example, number 1, you must pay your bills if you want a good credit history. Okay, that's a little bit more important than have to, right? Number 2, you, and then here's your verbs. You have check, keep, put, make, or pay. Okay, so you have those 5. So you blank your cash in a safe place. Okay, so what we have is you have to put your cash in a safe place. Number 3, you must keep track of the personal checks you write. Must keep track of the personal checks you write. Number 4, 4, 5, and 6, I will have you do on your own. Okay, remember you have to determine which ones are a little bit more important than have to. Okay, now down here is actually where it has you, it says choose one purchasing method and write a paragraph. Okay, so remember a paragraph is 5 sentences on why you think it is better than the rest. Make sure to use comparative and superlative adjectives. Okay, so choose whichever method you prefer, whether it's cash, personal check, or credit card or debit card, but then tell me why. Why is that a method that you prefer? Okay, after you complete that, you have your homework, which is page 37. Let's move the screen over here. 37, 38, and 39. Okay. If you have any questions over the lesson or over the homework, just let me know. Otherwise, tomorrow I will send you lesson 5. Thanks.